Hey everyone, Video Game Lover here, and on November 18th, 1998, an all-time great handheld was released, and it was the successor to the original Game Boy, and that was the Game Boy Color. Can't believe that this system is 20 years old. I mean, today there was a lot of anniversaries. The 15th anniversary of the Double Dash and the 17th anniversary of the GameCube. But today we were focusing on the Game Boy Color. And I can't believe this handheld is 20 years old because I have so many great memories with the Game Boy Color. I used to play this all the time back in the late 90s into the 2000s. Mainly in particular 2000, 2001. My older brother had one of these. I think it was the translucent purple one. And we just play this all the time. We played Pokemon, we played Mario, we even played some of the Mortal Kombat ports. Those were bad, but we just loved the Game Boy Color. Now, before I share more memories, I want to go over the system. The Game Boy Color came out in 1998, obviously. Now, a lot of people will think that the Game Boy Color is just Game Boy in color. The answer is actually no. The Game Boy Color is more powerful than the original Game Boy. For one, it has a much faster CPU, so you can do more things on it. The games tend to run faster on the Game Boy Color. They implemented two AA batteries rather than AAA, which is very good because who likes AAA batteries? You know what I'm saying? It's a very comfortable handheld. Very comfortable handheld. It fits in my hands really nice. And the best part of all, you can play your Game Boy games on the Game Boy Color. No problem whatsoever. And every Game Boy game will work on the Game Boy Color. Now, the Game Boy Color came in a couple of games. For one, they came in these black games, which I forgot. Sorry about that. These are some of the Game Boy Color games. You can see Mega Man Extreme. This game, you can play on the original Game Boy, but it's meant to be played on the Game Boy Color, so you can get much more color into your game. When you play an original Game Boy game on the Game Boy Color, you can in fact get some more color, as I'm going to try to see. I can show it to you on camera. Hopefully, we'll see what it'll turn out. As you can see, there's slightly more color onto the game. So that's when you play it on the Game Boy Color. And lastly, we have the Crystal Game Boy Color games, which these games are only meant to be played on the Game Boy Color. This is pretty much, it demonstrates how powerful the Game Boy Color can be. So you get like 200 something colors in a Game Boy Color game. The reason why you can't play on the original Game Boy is there's no notch to the cartridge. As you can see here, there's a little notch. That's for the original Game Boy, but because there's no notch, you cannot play on the original Game Boy. So these are meant to be played on the Game Boy Color. See, and it doesn't work. But anyways, so you can play all your Game Boy games on the Game Boy Color. It's very comfortable to hold, and most importantly, the battery life in the Game Boy Color is amazing. The Game Boy Color's battery life is like 20 to almost 30 hours. And keep this in mind, I had these batteries since the Southeast Game Exchange, and this have not run out yet. I played Pokemon Silver, and still working fine with these batteries. So I really love this color so much. This is one of my favorite colors. I had this one. This has been my Game Boy Color for many years. I've had this since 2006. We got rid of the translucent purple one many years ago when the Game Boy Advance came out. I've got this in 2006 for like $5. It's missing the stickers, as you can see, and yeah, I'm using one of those battery covers. Doesn't match the color though. But it works really nice. Still works a-okay. Batteries are still good. I really like this color. I like this color. But this is my absolute favorite. I just love the green color of this. It has all the stickers, even the battery pack. Works a-okay. And I got this one in the Southeast Game Exchange for $10, which is an amazing deal. I've seen this go for like 40 or 50. They came in many colors. They came in berry, gray, lime, which is this one, dandelion, which is the yellow one, and teal. They made the atomic purple one, and they also made some colors from in Japan. This system is somewhat similar to the Game Boy Pocket because they kind of did that with the original Game Boy and the Pocket, that they made other colors. In the Game Boy Pocket, it's a little bit thinner, but this is just way, way, way better. It just plays very well. You have stereo sound. It's just awesome. Well, through the headphones, obviously. The only real downside about the Game Boy Color is obviously there's no backlight, which is why the battery life is amazing on this thing. But the big problem though was it came out so late. I mean, this thing came out November of 1998. In 2.5 years, the Game Boy Advance will come out in June of 2001. So very late. I feel like this should have came out like around 96 or 97. But still, this is a great handheld, and the system has a lot of great games. Unfortunately, I didn't play a whole lot of Game Boy Color games. I just played a lot of Game Boy games. You know, Ninja Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan, which I love this game so much. We got Mortal Kombat 2, which I really like this port. Battletoads, which I really love. This was the one Game Boy game I used to play religiously because I could never beat this game. I really need to do a Let's Play of this game. This is such a great game for the original Game Boy. Of course, Super Mario Land, which I really love. Gradius Interstellar, which is fantastic. I love that game. The two only Game Boy Color games I have, Mega Man Extreme, which is a great game. This game is not all that good. Simba's Mighty Adventure is kind of dull. But of course, the two games I play the most on the Game Boy Color is Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Silver. Pokemon Blue I played back in the day, but I didn't really officially play it until 2006, and I just played this game religiously on my Game Boy Color. But this was the game that I played a lot, Pokemon Silver. I mean, I played this game for so many hours. Me and my older brother, we got so addicted to this game. I mean, when we come back from school, we just play this game all the freaking time. It's just such an amazing game for the Game Boy Color. There's a lot of other great Game Boy Color games like Metal Gear Solid, the Legend of Zelda Oracle games, Mario, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, Wario Land 3. I mean, there's a lot of great games on the Game Boy Color. I just don't really have a whole lot because I haven't been collecting for the Game Boy or Game Boy Color a whole lot. But that's it for my video. I just want to show you guys my love for the Game Boy Color. I can't believe the system is 20 years old. I'm going to be old as hell when we get to June of 2021. When the Game Boy Advance turns 20 years old. This is amazing. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys on my next video, which might be later tonight. Peace. Game Boy Color for life.